I'm sitting here today with Paul and Shelton from NZOWN, who are, well, international rock stars now, and they've just released their album. It's called Science and Survival. Album number 2 for you guys?
Yeah. Album number 2, yep.
How are you feeling?
Oh, we're really happy to have it out because it was a pretty serious undertaking for us.
Mm-hmm.
Took us the better part of a year to record.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
We started in May. We're done by kind of December. So
and
not really a year, but
it was recorded. I know that you were just saying before, like somewhere in France.
Saint-Jean-de-Luz. Yeah. South of France.
I wasn't going to try and attempt that accent. So yeah, no. How was that and why?
We've got a relationship with DC Skateboards, and they've got at the headquarters, the European headquarters, they've got a studio.
Okay, cool.
So Paul and I flew out there to check that out, and we thought, oh, what are these kind of skateboarders going to know about music? And they just so happen to have like a SSL duality desk, top microphones, amazing drum room, live room. So we're like, come on, man, let's do it in the summer. So we were out there for a couple of months almost.
Hey, I was just talking to you before about the first track on the album, which I can't pronounce. Can you pronounce it for me?
Paul's better at French than me, so let him do it.
It's a Guitary.
Guitary.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's exactly how it's. I think it's probably Guitary.
Oh, yeah.
But
wow, interesting. Yeah.
it's a town near where we recorded, and it's like a little old village. So the whole region is called the Basque region. This particular town, Guitary, had like an old church like up on the hill. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And so we captured the church bells and stuff and,
that's so cool.
and put them on the record, and
nice.
they kind of feature throughout. Yeah.
The opening bells that you hear on the record and throughout the record. Yeah.
A good way to start it. Now, tell me about the actual record itself. Besides recording it, a whole mix of emotions in there. Like I'm looking at Science and Survival, and I'm thinking. Well, Bear Grylls will probably tell you that there is a science to survival. As a band, how do you?
I like Bear Grylls. I watched his episodes on the plane.
I think that we did that was what we liked about it, like science and survival. Like it really came from a lyric on the first track, Echo from the Gallows.
Yeah.
And the lyric is just passing by this collision of science and survival.
Right.
But we just like the whole. It's where we were at as a band, I think. Trying to survive.
Totally.
The last few years, and being a full-time musician is it's not an easy task. But if that's what you do, it's your vocation. And
I was just saying to Shelton before, actually, off here, that I think it's really cool to have something in your hand that's got so many cool designs and pictures, and it's taken a lot of time.
It was. It's kind of sad and hard at the moment because not a lot of people are kind of buying CDs anymore. It's all digital and stuff. So
yeah.
And I'm from the old school, and I really love that sort of thing. So that's why we paid so much attention to that. So it's worth, if you're around a record shop, going and checking it out.
Totally.
But I mean, there's still a lot of people out there that are into getting the hard copy, and it's better audio quality as well on the CD. So
completely.
Go check it out.
With the artwork, we had Shelton had some amazing photos, and I was saying, oh hey, how can you tie in the science? How can you get that to happen?
Yeah.
And he came back and he goes, oh listen, I've got these great alchemy ring ideas.
Totally.
And I just thought, wow, that's awesome.
I thought maybe
it was hard because he was saying we've got to put science. Can we do some of the science? I was going, test tubes.
Yeah, that's what I was going like test tubes or periodic table. I was going, come on man. Put a crazy scientist in the front, I don't know.
Well, because I was thinking, oh, is that something to do with the occult? But no, alchemy.
So alchemy, bit of science.
What does that actually mean, that one there? The main one?
These bits here?
Yeah.
That's S and an S, science and survival.
Oh,
so it's not 100% traditional alchemy, it's themed off ideas of alchemy, and we've created our own adaptation of alchemy rings and stuff like that.
Sweet. Well, I might have to give away a copy of this myself. And so you can check it out also. In the meantime, you've got gigs happening all around the place. What's been going on, and where and how do we get tickets?
Well, we've been on the road now for a couple of weeks in New Zealand, something like that. All of the tickets and details are on imjoint.com. You can find out not only where we are in New Zealand, but where we're going to be and stuff all around the world. And
you'll be playing, what's the last show that you've got coming up?
The Power Station.
Yeah, the last show on August the 2nd is the Power Station.
So that's going to be like a bit of a homecoming sweet ass show?
Yeah, I mean...
It really is, yeah.
We haven't played that venue as NZOWN, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a very historical, really cool venue in New Zealand.
It totally rules, yeah.
We're looking forward to getting on that stage and putting on a good show and playing, a bunch of new songs off the new album. So we'll have them nice and tight by then as well, because, we test run a few of them on the first few shows. Was pretty interesting. First time we played them live, so yeah.
You've got a brand new video clip that we're about to go and check out called Transmission. Tell me about this before we play it.
We really wanted to use the same director that we used for our first video off this album, Razor Wire Reality, which I'm sure you guys have been playing. So we want to work with this guy again, and he's in Berlin, so we had a couple of weeks off before we had to come out for this tour. So between his tight schedule as well, we drove over there. It was like an 11-hour drive, and we arrived at about 11 at night to the hotel. We were in bed by 12. We had to be up at 3 in the morning to the lobby. We had to be on site at 4. And we were recording at 5 to catch the sunrise in front of this massive shortwave transmitter, which you'll see in a minute. So this was a beautiful colour. Probably took about 3 or 4 hours, and then we were done, and then we actually drove out to do another video clip. But we're not going to give away too much about that. You'll get that soon. But I mean, this is the transmission. It's a pretty cool clip. Pretty happy with it.
Cool, you guys are machines. Well, great to have you guys on. And for more details, etc. of the tour, your Facebook page, the best place to check out?
Yeah, it's easy. I'm Giant, and obviously the website, IamGiant.com.
In the meantime, I am going to give away a copy of Science and Survival at the end of the show, but let's go check out I Am Giant Transmission.